Hello everyone and welcome to today's seminar. So I will wait for the others to join. I see there's a lot of people now. Uh, yes, I already have some questions, but let me guys start first, okay? So big hi for John Sanders, my friend from South Africa. Also, we have a lot of friends from France, Antoine, Thibaut, Fred, Alexandre. Hi guys, we have also some friends from UK. So yeah. So I will take this opportunity, guys, to tell you that Forex is not a game. Okay, so you can lose a lot of money if you trade without any experience. So please, guys, if you don't have any experience or you have a small experience, try demo accounts or seek advice from an independent financial advisor. Okay. Also, any opinion, news, research, analysis, prices, or any information on this webinar is only for education purposes and does not constitute investment advice. So okay, we can start, guys. Okay, the sound is good. If it's good, you can say okay, so we can start. Okay, okay, Fred. Okay, John. Okay, so, okay, we can start. So we always start with the same thing. We start with the economic calendar. Okay, for today. So because we didn't start in the morning because a lot of people had to work, so we kind of started late today, but it's okay. I will tell you guys what I did in this morning. So today was a little bit difficult because the title for today is the crisis, still the crisis of the USD. We have a lot of problems with USD now, a lot of things going on. So for the economic calendar, what you guys could look for, the very important things here was this USD news. It was very good for USD. We will see what did happen after. But the very important one that I want to show you guys is let me see here. Yeah, this one. So this one did happen at 10:30 GMT. Okay. So this one is crude oil inventories. Sorry. So this one was below what was forecast before. What does mean is that the demand of oil has increased very much. So the price of oil will go up, and this will help the economy of the USD. But what did happen, if you follow news, is that Gary Cohn resigned as Trump advisor after dispute after tariffs. And I've talked to you guys before about tariffs. What tariffs mean? Tariffs is the tax that Trump want to do for the Asian markets, so for steel and aluminum, especially these two. So the problem is that a lot of people were against that, and today we had this flash news that Gary Cohn, and for people who don't know Gary Cohn, just type there and go to Google and search for the guy. The guy is very known. He was a CEO for Goldman Sachs before, and he works for like from 2006, I think, to last year. And after that, he went to be the consultant for the president Donald Trump. And today he resigned because he was against this decision. And what did happen? Okay, so now let's go to our chart. Let's start with Euro USD. So if you see, guys, here, what happened? I told you before. I told you yesterday that for me, Euro USD will go to 125. So let's put this objective now, so that next time we can know our objectives. Okay. And what did happen today is that after this news, USD went down. So if we go to our 1 hour, you will see here. Okay, from today. Okay, it started here. Okay, you can see that it was very good for euros because USD with the bad news and everything. But what did happen? If you see here the calendar at 10:20 or the crude oil inventories, what did happen is that it was a good news for USD. So the market reacted to that. Let's see 10. Yeah, see here. What happened after this is it went down because USD went stronger. So it was a drama today for people who trade Euro USD or any USD pair. So if you guys like me, for example, when I saw this news, I was like, okay, now the USD will go up. So for me here, okay, I will sell the Euro USD. So what will happen if you see it started here? Okay, so if you sold, you could have nearly 60 pips. You see, even if it's not, yeah, I don't like to do that because, to be honest, it's an uptrend, and for me in the daily, I'm sure it will go up to 125. So for people who want to trade the news, that was a good news. That was good news for 50 pips. So it was a very good opportunity. And you see, just after that, the market went up again because this was against the trend. So this is Euro USD. The next one we will see is GBP USD. So GBP USD, like I said yesterday, nothing much here. For me, the GBP USD is like, yeah, it's trying to go up. So basically, if there is a triangle here or something, let's see. So you have a small resistance here, you see. So this one, let me configure this one. So this is the value. But for me, it's just a small one. So let's do it like that. So for me, if it break this small resistance, yeah, for sure it can go up. But the problem is with USD now is it's going very it's not predictable now because if Donald Trump say he will not do the tax again, the USD will go up. It means that the GBP will go down because there is no news now on GBP. So, and GBP is not doing very well because if you see, for example, GBP against all the major pairs like Euro or like GBP or GPY or CHF, he's trying, but it's not a good trend for now. So basically, for me, I will wait for this to break and go up. And if it bounce, it will bounce here. See, so you have here a good support. So yeah, you could wait for either scenarios to happen, and from here you can sell, from here you can buy. So this is for GBP USD. Let's go to NSD USD. So this one, sorry guys. So this one is a good example for bounce. This is a support now. This is the moving average acting like a support, but like I said before, I think this pair will go up to, I think it will be more than that. So basically, I think it can go here. Yeah. If it bounces from here, I think it can go back here because it's only hinting. But NSD for now is doing very good actually. And USD, like I said, you have to wait. You are you are going swings if you are trading for more than 1 day. But if you're not, oh sorry, it was for 1 hour. What I'm doing here. It's the same. I think you can do that. That's why I was like was not sure. Yeah, you see, this is our last objective, and now you see the trend in the 1 hour. You see, sometimes it's if you are trading in one time frame or the other, it's the same result at all because you see it's bounced from here, and if you go to the daily, the bounce was also justified because we have a big resistance here. You see, but this big resistance, I think it will be broken very soon because if we see here, we have this double top that now is not valid anymore. So basically, I think it can go to here, broke this support, this resistance, and from there, because it's USD, so basically it can go just like that for a while. Maybe some false breakouts for people to sell, and then it will go up like that. You see, and of course, if it go below this and stay for 2 days or 3 days, so 3 candles, for yeah, it will go back here. But the possibility for it, like all fundamentals now say that USD will go down. If you watch the DXY, the US index or something like that, you can see that now USD is struggling actually. Technical and fundamental is struggling very, very much. And it's been the case for the past 6 months. So I don't see any good news that can help USD for now. So let's remove everything here, go back to normal. So anything else about NSD? No, I think I said it all. USD CHF, like I said before, CHF and GPY are the two currencies that do very, very good when there is some crisis. So for example, today, you can see here that you see all this trade that was because of the resignation. You see, of the resignation of Gary Cohn. And for someone who's trading hour by hour, it was very good for him. But you should always see the big picture because let me see from 7 p.m. Yeah, you see this is very clear right now. You see, it started here. It went to our support here. So basically, if you always take profits just some pips above the support or any resistance, so you can be sure that you can have something. So a lot of people take profits here or stop lose, and the market went up again because of what happened. You see, it's the same. Let's see to be sure, not saying anything wrong here. You see what happened here? From here at 11. If we trade the same news I told you before of the oil, you should have now nearly 80 pips just from these two trades. It will be a very, very good day for you guys. But yeah, again, it's not easy to trade the news, so we'll remove this too. So USD CHF now. I have a question about it. It's from Jerome. Hi Jerome, how are you? So are you buying or are you selling? So just I can understand. Oh, you're selling. Okay. Yeah, it's not clear. So for me, if you want my advice, just try to put your stop loss. It's not key because you have this moving average. It will go down. So your stop loss need to be here. You see, near this moving average. But I don't know why you're selling because the thing is that you have a divergence here. I think. No, it's not valid. No, this divergence is not valid yet. So for me personally, I don't see if you are selling from here. I think you are selling from here from last day. Yeah, it's not interesting because you see your support is here. So basically, you are targeting this, and you are risking all these pips here. You see, unless, as I said, the moving average is acting like a support. But I don't think that is active. It's been a long time that we didn't see this moving average. You see. So yeah, so just wait for it, but don't risk too much, okay? Just put your stop loss here. Don't put it. Just watch the market, and if the market go like that, wait for the other resistance. And to be honest, my objective is here. So basically, if it go to this support, to this resistance, for me it will go down. Fundamentals say that every USD is not good now. So basically, it will not go further. So it's up to you and it's up to your money management, okay? Oh, oh, you are okay. You sold from here, from the support. Ah, okay. I don't know. I don't understand your uh, your 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 logic here. But for me, it didn't break any support. So I don't know why you sold, because basically here you are risking a lot. But yeah, like I said, if you wait, if you have lots of capital, the right money management, you can wait for this because I'm targeting it now. I think I had it here. So for people who had to take profit here, they already have the objective done. But I think it will go up again. So let's put. Sorry, I have a lot of questions. I will answer them just after. Just put this as our next target, okay? So that in the next webinar we will see what did happen. So next question is about Euro USD. Okay, let's go back to Euro USD. What's the problem with Euro USD? Oh, okay, okay. The question is that a candle, a reversal, a trend reversal? First, the day is not over yet, so. But yeah, but normally for daily, if this one continue, it may be a reversal candlestick, but I don't think so, because if you see this one, we had this same thing here, you know, and we had the downtrend, and the trend continued to go down. So it's not really here again. You have an inverted hammer, what they call an inverted hammer, and it was uptrend, and it went up again because the technical here was stronger, I think. So no, I think it will go to 125. I'm not sure, but I think it will go to 125. For me, it will go to 125. But don't risk, guys. Don't buy because I said it will go to 125. Because I don't know what's your money management. I don't know what's your capital. I don't know anything. So you should wait for the right opportunity, and then you can buy or you can sell. For me personally, from here it was a good opening to buy because it was near a support here. It was a channel. It was a good channel. It was a big support here. So for me, going up, it's a good thing. And if it go down, it will go down to here or here. And even now, if it go down, I don't think it will go down. But if it go down, I'm sure it will go back to 122. That's for sure. And after that, it will go up again. Because you should know, guys, that for fundamental analysis, this year we had a lot of problems with the Fed, with Donald Trump too, but not only Donald Trump. We had a lot of problems with the economy, with the American economy. In the other hand, the European economy is doing very well. We had the election before, the Italian election before. It went well. We had also the German coalition that went very good. So basically, Euro is now doing very good. And if it's not yet to 125, it's because the USD is trying to push down the euro, and it's normal. It's a healthy reaction because we can see some retracements here. But basically, I think that you have more possibility to go on Euro USD to go up than going down, unless you are going for, of course, you are trading 1 hour trends. Go back to 1 hour here. Or some people only go to 10 minutes or 5 minutes. I can't give them any advice, to be honest, because I don't put my I don't use this time frame. So for me, I can't have my fundamentals here because 15 minutes is nothing, you see. And one day is when you see a lot of things going on. So for me, it's more easy to see my fundamentals going this way, you see. So let's go to 1 hour. Sorry. So like I said, for 1 hour you have this big support here. So basically it will go up again. Okay. Let's go now to USD CAD. So USD CAD. USD CAD. We saw now that USD was very weak against the CAD, and we had some news too about the Canadian. Yeah, this one. The interest rate decision didn't change, so it was good news for CAD, because even CAD was very good even before that. You see, we had this channel, and the CAD did break it very easy. So now he's going down this support. Maybe it will bounce again, but if not, I'm thinking to be honest, I had my objective on 1.3 from here, and now he's even down this. So retracements, maybe some retracement like that. before going down again. Yeah, that's possible. But guys, pay attention to the RSI, because the RSI is near this overbought area. See, so if it's go back here, okay, you can go down again. But if it's go to here, I think it will go up to this resistance again. So that's all for USD CAD. I tried to be fast this time because last time it was 50 minutes and people told me, okay, it's a lot of things. Okay, so USD GPY. I will forget this one. Okay, let's remove this. USD GPY, I think for me it's not good to trade. It's really difficult to trade this one, because first we have USD that is weak, and you have GPY. If you see here, we had some news about GPY. You see, GPY had some leading index that was bad for them. We had a lot of problems before. 2 days ago, they had some problems too. We had some news here that will be coming after, but they are not. We have the GDP. I think the GDP is the fourth quarter, so maybe we are looking to point 15 here. I think so. Point 15, point 17. So it will be not good for GPY. And also GPY, like I said before, it's overbought. So when it's overbought, the reaction would be for USD not to go up. But like you see here, you have two resistance. Maybe you will say, okay, it did break the resistance, so it will go up. But it may be a false breakout. So maybe it will close here. The other one will go, for example, from here to here, and after that will go down. So for me, I don't have any suggestion for the 1 hour. But if you go to 1 day, 1 day is very clear. See, in 1 day you have this beautiful channel. You see the bounce. It did bounce very good. So it went like that. See, now you have some small because of the USD. It will go up again and down, unless if it break this channel, we'll go to 104, maybe less. If it break this channel, we will see this 110. So for me, the daily is so clear. So this is, it can go just this, and for you guys, you can, when it's here, you can buy. When it's here, you can sell. You have less risk to have. Sorry, I have some questions in here. Sorry guys, if I don't answer all your questions. I'm trying to, but we have no problem. Okay, this one is not a question. Okay, so what's the other question? Odd USD. Okay, odd USD. Let's remove this. Go back to normal. Okay, odd USD. For me, it's a beautiful rebound. Even if I see now this candle, but for me, I think I said it. I said this yesterday. I said it will go down, and it did go down very fast. And for people, I think people who did listen to me yesterday, they had some good pips here. But if we try to calculate how many pips, we are talking about 55 pips. So yeah. And the question was, let's remove this. Oh, on 1 hour, okay. A lot of people ask about 1 hour charts. Okay, for 1 hour, let me put some resistance here. We have this one. We have this one. Let's just put these two to see. Yeah, we have a pay canal. Just for people who ask me how I put my support and resistance, and how I say that this one is a channel or not. It's so simple. For any chart, if you have 2 points, this one and this one, you can trace any support or resistance. But if you have three, you are good. And if you have the fourth one here, you are sure that this one is a very good channel. The same thing here. Here we have just one. We have here the second one, even if you have some moving averages here. You have this one, that's a very beautiful one. Even if you go further, you see, we have some one here, we have one here. So this one is a very strong channel. So that's how I put my support and resistance. I go down, see this one. This one is very good too. So you understand what I say when I try to draw a resistance or a support. I don't care if I have just two. Two are not enough. If I have three, maybe four, five, six, this time I'm sure. And if you want to be even, let's go to 1 week. This is how I try to put also my support, because when I see that this support, for example, is doing very well here, we have one, we have two, we have three. I think that's it. If you go further here, but no, just keep it here. So basically, you try to draw your resistance and support on bigger time frames and go down, down, and down, and try to draw as. But don't draw a lot of them. Okay, it's not good to have a lot of things in your chart. It's so confusing sometimes. So just try to have small amount of things going on so you can see clearly the moves and you can understand them also. Because for this one, for example, I have the question. I didn't answer the question. Me personally, old USD is a rebound. So for me, it will go down. That's what's happened. What will happen next? For me, I will wait. We can't always have something ready, you know. For me, I would wait. If this go back here, for me, it's a good sign to buy. Okay. If on the other hand it go up, it means that I did miss my entry here, because this was the perfect entry. So for me, I will wait for it to go here, and then when it's here, I will see all the fundamentals, all the news, all things related to oil and USD, and then I can have my decision. I can't tell you guys, okay, when it's here, sell. No, it's just plain stupid, because it can take, for example, 1 week to go here, and after 1 week we will have good news or bad news from USD to change the game. So mm, yes, I didn't understand your question, Fred. Oh, again, this guy Fred is always asking me the same question. The candle is a reversal or not? Okay. So no, Fred, don't think like that. I know that you guys are looking in a lot of websites or stuff like that to learn forex, and a lot of people are showing you some stuff like that, like, oh, you know, if this is a candle like that, go up, and if it's a hammer, go down, stuff like that. I don't know, but it's not always the case. It's only add in your strategies. For example, if I say that, okay, it's an uptrend for me, and at the same time I see a hammer, I will say, okay, this is good. It will add to my strategy, but I will not base my whole strategy on a candle. So try to study more stuff, and yeah. And they didn't. Oh, no. I don't say that it's not good, but I think that you should have a lot more in your knowledge. You should understand a lot of stuff first, because if you do just like that, just automatically, uh, for me it's stupid. Because if it's working, we will do that too. We will give that script. We will create a script to a robot, and he will trade for us, and we will be millionaires. You know. But forex is not like that. Forex is about a lot of stuff, a lot of things that are related. If you are good in technicals, it's not enough. If you're good in fundamentals, it's not enough. If you're sometimes, even if you're good in both, it's not enough, because some flash news, some stuff like that can happen in an instant, and your analysis is false, or you may react to the market. Okay, so no, for me, try to understand the market first. Okay. So this is my advice. But if you want to base your I don't know, if you want to go to demo account and try this for like 1 month or so, you will understand what I'm talking about. Okay. And it's this share. Well, let's go to one more here. Please, guys, if you have more questions, ask me now because. Okay, let's see. You for people who can't ask question, just type your question. I will read them. Okay. NSD chef. Let's go to this last one. For me, this last one is very good because I told that to you guys yesterday on the webinar. I told you that this one will go up to see this resistance, and that's what happened. Even if some people were afraid, they talked to me this morning and they say, okay, it's going down and down, and it broke this support, so your analysis is false. And I told them, no, you should wait because we're talking daily here, so you should wait for the candle to close. Okay, so now I think we are doing very good because not a lot of pips. I agree. So if you guys, let's see the worst scenario. If you started from here and you bought, you have 23 pips. So it's not enough. For like I said before, it will go here, but the best entry was here when this candle broke this resistance. But you can't know because it was a daily. If you go to 1 hour, let's see. See my analysis. I started it from here. So for 1 hour, you had your chance, guys, because it started from here. It went down. You see, and you could have had some you could put here, and if you go how many pips, let's say here, okay, you have 43 pips, easy. So yes, I don't say that you should do all things I say in my webinar, but I'm just telling you guys some things we said before they are going through. So we have a question here. Jern, yeah, test. I see you're texting. So you can type your question and I will answer it. Okay. Okay. Any last questions, guys? You have answered. Okay. Thank you, Jen. Okay, I will let you know if I have anything else here. Gold. Okay, let's go to gold. Gold is related to USD. If you when Let's show you guys. So when the USD, I said it before, but I will say it again, go up, the gold go down, okay? And the other way around. So you see the gold is going down because of the USD. And in the morning when we have the resignation, it went up because the USD was down. I have some clients that are calling me now. Wait, guys. So yeah, you see. So if you are in 1 hour and if you look at the news, if you want, guys, a lot of people are asking me, how do you know? How do we know that the news are good or bad? If you want, I'm trying to have a Twitter account when I will say where I will say there, this news is good for USD. This news is good for this and that. You know. So for example, here when you were here, I could tell you, okay, you know what, the gold may go down because the USD has some good news, and you can sell here and have some good pips. You see. So I think I will do that this week and try it. And if you guys like it, we can try this. Okay. Any other questions, guys? No questions? Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here all the time. Now we have. I was afraid that it will be too late for some people, but a lot of people came. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you because when I see a lot of people coming, I see that it's worth it because I try to invest a lot of time here. So it's good when you see a lot of people coming and asking questions. Very good. GBP, GPY. Okay. GBP, GPY. Who did ask this question? Antoine. Antoine. Hi. Uh, what's your question about GBP GPY? Let's go to daily. Oh, okay. I think you have the same. You learn from the same websites as Fred or the other guys, the other French guys. They all ask me the same questions. If this candle is a reversal or something like that, but it's very simple. It's more simple than that, guys. If you look, wait a minute. I should have this right. Okay. If you look at this, okay, I told you guys yesterday that the GBP is going up again and we have this resistance. So you should pay attention, okay? And what's happened is a very normal thing, is that we have a rebound. You see, it went down and it went up again. And for now we have the price that is trying to close above this resistance. And as I said before, I'm very optimistic about GBP GPY, but you should be careful, guys. Okay, because for now GBP we don't have any good news, so GBP now is trying to win GPY because GP1 is going down. So for me, it's more the GPY that is doing this move now. So the next move will be this big moving average. It's the 200 moving average, and this one is very strong actually. So you can see here it went it's tried too many days, like 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 yeah, nearly 2 weeks. It's been here for 2 weeks trying to break this moving average. So it will it's not easy now to be broken. But the real thing is that if this breaks, guys, you are looking for 150. You are looking again to 150, okay? And okay, I have another question. Why don't you use the Fibonacci? Okay, it's not that I don't like to use it. It's just that I'm trying to be simple now for people who just start this webinar, okay? But if you want to have some Fibonacci, let me see what I can do here. GPPY, I don't think the Fibonacci will be good because the downtrend is not over yet. For me, it's just it can be just a correction before it go down again. You see, so using a Fibonacci here is not very good. If you guys have another pair that you want me to have Fibonacci, let me see here. EuroCAD. Okay, let's go to EuroCAD. Where is EuroCAD here? I'll try today to finish soon, but it's okay. Let's try EuroCAD. I don't trade this pair very much, but yeah. So basically, if you want guys to have a good Fibonacci, you should first have some conviction. The first conviction is that you think that this is where the start of the uptrend. Okay, this is where it all started. This is where the uptrend was really good. And for this case, it's very strong case because we have the moving average, and it did bounce from the moving average and did go up. So this is good. Okay. After that, you should also consider that this is the last of the uptrend. So basically, if you have these two suggestions right, then let's go to Fibonacci, start from here and go to here. And after that, what you can have is that when you have all this, the correction will be between 156, between here and here. So what I do actually is good. I take the TP1 here, take profit 2, and take profit 3. and the stop loss will be the same pips as this one. Okay, so this is a good strategy for the Fibonacci. So, but the real problem with the Fibonacci is that you should consider that this one is the last, and if a candle go up, all this is wrong, and you should start again your Fibonacci. Okay, so that's for EuroCAD, and for EuroCAD, I think the euro will try to go up again, even if the CAD is strong. So basically, these two are strong. What I do, to be honest, is I always try to find the pair, for example, XY, where the X is strong and Y is weak, or the other way around, where X is weak and the Y is strong. It will give me more opportunity, you see. But when you have too strong, like Euro CAD or USD GPY, two weak currencies, it's so difficult to have a good opportunity. So that's all for me, guys. Thank you for today. And if you have any last questions, I try to answer them before I go. So I have a question here. So you have to look at daily in conjunction with each one always. Any candle must be confirmed with the number two. Jern, it's not always the case actually, because sometimes, for me, it's what I do personally. Other people can do other things, but for me personally, I always look at daily, sometimes weekly, and then I go to 1 hour. Okay, for me, I can trade in the 1 hour time frame, but I should always go to the daily to see first. The daily is where the fundamentals are true. Okay, and when you see, for example, let me give you an example very easy here. See it again, but it's good. For example, when I went here to my calendar, this is fundamental. Okay, and I went here and I went to this one. Let's see, where is the USD oil? Okay, this one. Okay, I went to no, not this one. Oh, I always lost this USD. It was at 10.20. This one, okay. For example, at 10:30, before even 10:30, when I was in the morning at 8, I saw this one and I said, you know what? I will know, I will try to do some research, and that's what everyone should do. And I did some research, and I knew that the oil will go up, and I saw in the charts here. I show you in the Euro USD. If you go to 1 hour, let's say in daily first. I saw in daily that for me the Euro USD will go up, but at 10:30 the USD will go strong. So I went to the 1 hour and I waited for 10:30. And when I saw that my analysis is right, and when I saw that it's good for me, when I saw this, and you guys, you should go to investing.com, because even if you don't have any experience in fundamentals, when you see green, it's good. When you see red, it's not good. So even if you don't want to do some research or anything, you see green, say, okay, USD is very good, so you should go fast, see what you can have here. And 7, let's start again. 1 hour, sorry, yeah, here. And we see here, say, okay, you know what, I will sell. And you can sell, you have some good bids, and it will be sure, it will be some, you can't lose in this trade. Because even if you have your stop loss, you can put it here, but you are sure, because the news are, the fundamentals react very fast. You see this candle here, this daily candle, you got to just put this candle and close in profit here. So that's what I do with fundamentals. I go first to the 1 day, to the daily. After that, go into 1 hour when I see some good news. Okay, but it's risky. So sometimes it go good and sometimes it's not good. So what you should all do is go always to daily, have some supports and resistance, and even if you don't know anything about fundamentals, wait for supports and what we call price action. It's not always good neither, but sometimes it's very strong, to be honest. Because if you see here, you see this channel Here it did bounce, bounce again, bounce, bounce again. You see, you can have a lot of pips just doing that, and the stop loss will be just here below the support and below the resistance. Okay. Any other questions, guys? No. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. We will have our next webinar same time, same. If you have any problem with the time, we can change it too. Okay. Okay. Thank you. See you guys later.